Welcome back, everybody. We have another brother printer cartridge, and you know what that means. Those are some Kusnick Museum Hot Packs. First bust of Series 6 right here, 2025 Series 6, with a little addition. And we alluded to this the last mail day when we said we got this 2022 Shohei ×3 on the Gold Star, which came at one out of every factory sets. 1 out of every 8 factory sets in 2022 was a Gold Star set. And Shohei has 2 cards in there. This is number 1 in the series. He also had card number 660. And that was a little allusion to the deal we made with Josh. The entire 2022 series Gold Star set. 1 of every 3 sets is a complete set parallel. Look for limited 2099 and numbered out of 1. Oh. This one also has some Speckle RC card there of Matt Brash, Garrett Crochet, Jason Hayward, and the Doyers. Pretty cool. All right. Put those up there as a set. You can see the Gold Stars right here. Cal Raleigh's rookie cards in here. Bobby Witt Jr. rookie card in here. And all the other rookie cards of 2022. Give a little peek here. They might be in order. I'm going to mess these up. Tyler Gilbert. That's just a rookie card there. Lefty. Boom! 130. All these cards are Gold Stars. The entire set. So boom! What a way to start. And Josh is extremely excited about these Series 6, 2025 Series 6. We usually get through 10. Already 2 minutes into this bad boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You may remember the filler cards in the 2025 Series 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Moose. That's Matt Morris. There are 10 right there. So let's just start there. The filler cards last in Series 5 were 2022 tops, and we ended up getting the entire set. So we've got now the entire base set. We've got the entire Gold Star set. And we had that Wander Franco 5-card, probably rookie card set with O'Neal Cruz on the other side of that card, so we haven't busted that yet. But anyway, let's see what the filler cards here. Chock full of Hall of Famers already. I was going to say you get at least 1 Hall of Famer, 1 rookie card, and at least 1 hit per pack. And already we've got 2 Hall of Fame, or Chef's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm shooting early there. Duncan. And Micah Owings, he signs through the mail, I believe. We've gotten him and some other. There's the Giles brothers. Brian. Daryl Green Eggs and Hamilton. Enrique Wilson. Todd Walker. Ishmael Valdez. Sean Dunston. Bo Knows baseball cards. Homer Bush, Felipe Crispo, and Jed Hansen. And here's the hit on the 54 tops. Bob Borkowski. Borko. Cincinnati Redlegs. Boom. Nice. Love the 54 top set, man. That was a beautiful set. Alex Fernandez from Miami. Chris Benson, first overall pick. He's having a private signing, I believe. I saw that somewhere. Chad O'Jay, he doesn't sign very often. Cargar, he signs. Julio, don't call me Omar Marino. And Bill Hasselman, not the basketball player. First pack is out and over. Matt Morris. Is this a hit? Or no, that's Corey Dunlap. Wait. Don't know if that's live ink or not. I remember this card, 2004 tops, were hard to tell. Brian Bullington, if you got a hit or not. Kip Wells. There's definitely a hit there on the 64 tops. Ernie Brolio. That almost looks like a reprint card. Crazy. Ernie Brolio. Pretty decent career. Where were we here? 2004 Topps Heritage. Thick card. Griffey Jr. Hall of Famer. Pedro Hall of Famer. Charles Johnson, first overall pick. Bucky Jacobson. Victor Zambrano, looks like he's 45 years old. Bartolo Colon, wearing number 21. Raul Ibanez, flying. Tom Farmer. Calvin No Call Me Cabrian Hayes. What's he got on his hat? Oh, that's his the reflection of his sunglasses. Same color as his hat. Tom Farmer again. Orlando Cabrera. Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. The Mayor, Sean Casey from Pittsburgh. Casey Heron on the ultra thick card here. First Bowman. That is a very thick card, 2004. All right, through 2. Number 3 here. A-Rod, not in the Hall of Fame quite yet. Morgan Ensberg, John Garland, Royce Clayton, Rich Garces. Phil Garner is the manager card on the Astros. Scott Doman, Fernando Cortez. Freddie Garcia started off his career awfully hot. First year, Alex Romero. Todd Helton in the Hall of Fame. Mark Grace, someday, maybe. Jeremy Giambi, Chris Whizzer, Darrell Ward. It's good to see Grace signed through the mail. Wade Boggs, Devil Rays. He's in the Team Hall of Fame there. Is he over 3,000 yet here? No, he's at 29-22. Cloyd Boyer, one of the Boyer brothers, on the 54 Bowman. Nice. Cloyd. Sweet. Cloyd Boyer. And really nice card there of Sean Green and Randy Johnson. Topps Chrome 2004. I'll keep that Corey Dunlap there just in case. Don't think that's a live ink card, but Steve Traxel. I've been known to pass him by and then find him later as I go through. Often reminded by you great astute observers who will post in the comments, hey, you missed a autograph there. Jeff Bagwell, nice card. Stadium Club. Casey Myers, no relation. Rafael Furcal, I tell every time he was in single A ball. It was a man among boys. Let's see if it says here what year that was. 2000 NL Rookie of the Year. So he was in, we saw him play in single A. Well, that had to be in 98 or 99. And then he's the 2000 NL Rookie of the Year. He was literally a man among boys because it turns out he was lying about his birth date. Imagine that coming out of the Dominican Republic. Jim Bunning, Hall of Famer on the 68 Topps. Stop gabbing on the Pirates there. Came over that year from the Phillies. Pirates got him late in his career. Oops. Went on to make the Hall of Fame. Lastings Millage, he was a very hot prospect and didn't pan out. Mark Mulder, he was on that great A's pitching staff. They had 4 studs. No more, pop, 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 no more. There's Joe Mauer early in his Hall of Fame career. Sun Jung, Russ Ortiz, Andy Pettit. Will he make the Hall of Fame someday, or did he cheat? Those are not mutually exclusive questions, I guess. Yes, he cheated. And will he make the Hall of Fame? Bartolo Colon, will he make the Hall of Fame? He's wearing 21 there at the Angels. Chris Shelton. Tyler, don't call me John Davidson, great game show host. Connor, don't call me Reggie Jackson. Alex, don't call me anything Zumwalt because nobody's ever had that last name before. Alfonso Soriano, will he make the Hall of Fame? Yohan Torrealba. And here's the hit right here, Greg Blosser. We've gotten him before on these Kusnick Museum Hot Packs. John 5:10, or is that John 3:16? You need to write more clearly on your autographs. But we'll go look up John 5:10 just in case. Dimitri Young, Dustin Nippert, doesn't hurt to get in the Bible. Tim Hutting, Pete Shire, Ryan Hankins, Sammy Sosa. Look at his autograph. Samuel Sosa, each letter printed. I bet that's far from what you get now if you would pay for a signing. And I believe he was signing up in the National this past week. Moose Scourin. He signed a lot of autographs in his career and afterwards. Sammy was probably nothing more than a scribble up there. I'd like to see somebody. If you've got his autograph, go ahead and post it. Owl Sooner, there's another Pettit card there. Quirk Ryder. Doug Henry. Don't call me. Is that? Yeah, Barry Bonds. Looking nice svelte. Look at that. Nice thin Barry. Getting some muscle. 98. 97 season there. He got injured in 99, I believe it was. And then he came back in 2000 just, 40 pounds heavier. So you tell me, Todd Helton, paper loss? No. Gathering some dust on the way from Florida to here. Pedro Borbon, namesake. Ooh, we got Tom Bernansky here on the signature. And I think, I'm not sure if Daniel Sconiers and Luis Sanchez sign or not. We'll have to make sure. Not going to cover that Hall of Fame autograph there. Bruno signs for $5. Ray Langford, going Jake. Hitting a home run up at the Indians. Jacobs Field for the All-Star game, I guess. Pat Leestash, Jason Dixon. Kerry Wood here on early in his great career. All Sports Plus. Miguel Cairo. Brady Anderson. Speaking of vitamin S, Brady popped off for 50 home runs, came out of nowhere, looking awfully muscular that year. Speaking of steroids, there's another Kevin Brown, who was, enough said, Kevin Brown. Brad Klontz, Doug Million, he died a sad death, had a asthma attack in spring training. Or was he playing winter ball? I think, yeah, that's what he was. Playing video games and had an asthma attack and sadly passed away. Willie Hope on the Sport Kings gum. There's Willie Green. Back-to-back Willies. Rod Beck, he passed away as well. MLB top stars with the Mike Piazza, 96. Raised stars there on the Rod Beck card. Scott Erickson started off his career very well. Todd Walker, getting down and dirty for a field of ground ball. Brian Buchanan, don't call me the 8th president of the United States, Buchanan. That's the hit. Boom. And we got some more cards here. Tony Pena Sr. Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. Bowman. 1997 Bowman. Billy Wagner. Hall of Famer. Jeff D'Amico. Ken Caminiti. Jason Kendall. Nice, nice, and nice. Got about 3 more here. 2002 Gold Glove. A-Rod. 2003 Topps. Jake Peavy. Robin Ventura. That's pretty sweet. Yankees. Who remembers he played for the Yankees? Chipper Jones. They call him Chipper. Chipper. Freddie G. Jimmy, don't call me Heath Haynes. Marty just bought a rich Corinthian leather. Cordova. James Loney. We've gotten this card a couple different times. Ben Broussard. Captain Broussard of the Starship Enterprise. No, that's not him. That's Ben Broussard. Indians and Reds player. Ken Thurston B. Howell. Roberto, don't call me Sandy Alomar. Fernando Tatis, don't call me Fernando Tatis Jr. Eli Marrero. Reggie Sanders, the old Cincinnati Reds, went to the Pirates late in his career. Lance Berkman, he was a great hitter. Matt Morris. Bulldog Maddox, Hall of Famer. Maddox, Hall of Famer, period. Sean Green, not in the Hall of Fame. There's James Loney again. And there's Barry Bonds again. Now, this is 2002. Look at the difference there between those two cards I just showed, 97 and 2002. Looking just a bit bigger. Barry Bonds. Put him over there. And then here is Pumped Clemens remains perfect in World Series play. Is this the year he threw the bat at Mr. Piazza? Both those guys were just sweating vitamin S. Jason Frazier, first year. Blue Jays gold, Is this numbered? Yes, it is. 1806 out of 2004. The previous card we saw through here, I probably missed that. That was probably numbered as well. Chad Godden, Jerome Gamble, Jose Lima, David Pauly, first year. Yeah, these are pretty sweet cards. Dustin Moore, like those white borders for some reason. 2004 tops. Kelvin Escobar, Vince Perkins, Freddie Garcia. We've gotten that card before, but it was gold plated. AJ Przinsky, Scott Proctor, first year. Preston Larson, J.D. Drew. I was hot on his tail. Look at that. Started off so well, and then he just tailed off. Oh, well. Don Sutton. Don't call me Don Sutton Sr. Sutton boasted a bit. All-star, postseason. Rocky Bridges. That's pretty sweet. And that is legit. That is not a reprint, folks. Rocky Bridges on the 52 tops. We'll take it. And that is an excellent condition for a 52 tops card. Whoa. We'll take that. We'll put it right here on top of the team set. Leo Nunez. What a way to end the 10th pack there. Richard Hidalgo on the tops chrome. Chin Ling Hu. We Too Low. Holy Fook. Jay Rainville. Paul McAnulty. That name sounds familiar. From Oxnard, California. Paul McAnulty. Let's see. I know that name. Did he play in West Virginia? Single egg player of the year. Okay, we'll have to see. Damian Miller ends us off. 1653. Probably shouldn't have wasted so much time on Paul McAnulty, but I know that name. I don't know where I know that name. Must have played for the Buccos or for the single A team here in Charleston. But that's it. What'd you think? Let me know down below. As always, I'd love to read your comments. And I'll leave a link down to Josh's page, of course. Before you head over there, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you missed last Wednesday's video when we went through these hot packs, which was the last set of 2025 Series 5, this is the first version of 2025 Series 6. So we'll have at least 3 more episodes of this heading up the next 3 Wednesdays. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon!